Hello, friends. Yesterday I was answering, in fact, yesterday I spoke about a topic related to sex education in India. And that is a subject which is extremely important, right? And a lot of people, the youth especially, confused about, what is happening with them and what they should do, how they should tackle these issues. So these questions keep bothering them continuously. And they need someone who can answer these questions for them, right? So today I'm going to answer three questions that someone has that these youngsters basically have sent to me, and I hope that it helps them. And in fact, these are questions which a lot of parents also, I think, they struggle with, about talking with their children. And I would recommend that you share this as much as possible. So the first question is, my family has very traditional views on sex and relationships. They don't understand my feelings and my questions. So, how can I talk to them about these things openly and honestly? Now, it can definitely be tough to discuss sensitive topics with family, especially when their views are different from yours. So, let me share some tips on how you can approach the conversation. The first thing is find a right time and place. So choose a calm moment when everyone is relaxed and more receptive, and avoid bringing it up during any heated arguments or family gatherings. So when your parents are calm, relaxed, you guys are alone at home, at some point, find the right opportunity and bring this conversation up. Second thing, start small. So instead of diving headfirst into all the complex topics, begin with some general questions about, maybe what their experiences have been, what their values are. This can help you to understand their perspective and also find common ground. Then you can turn around and ask them questions that are maybe bothering you at that point in time. The third thing is focus on respect and understanding. Express your desire to have an open and honest conversation while acknowledging their values and beliefs also. So avoid being judgmental, or do not confront them that you don't understand. Try to acknowledge what they are saying. Maybe they don't have the information, but just keep it a nice, honest conversation. Don't get into an argument. The next thing that you can do is use I statements. So instead of accusing or blaming, focus on your own feelings and experiences. For example, say that I feel confused about this thing that I saw or that I read about, or I would really appreciate if we could talk about, this thing that is happening maybe with my friend. So you bring it up in some context, but you talk about how you are feeling. Stick to I statements. Then you can also do one thing is that be patient and persistent, because it is important. With parents, if you're trying to bring up this topic, they might not be very open to it. So you need to know that changing, deeply held beliefs takes time. So be patient with yourself and your family, and don't be discouraged if the conversation doesn't go exactly as you have planned it. Keep the door open for future discussions and trust that can open communication and also pave the way for understanding and acceptance. So do these things and try to initiate a conversation about what you want to talk about. And if all this doesn't work, then take the help of some outside resources. Go on the internet and find some relative books, maybe, or some websites which are dedicated to this. You can also, join my YouTube channel, subscribe, and I'll be sharing a lot of videos on all these questions that are bothering you. The second question that someone has asked me is this. Growing up, we never learned about sex at school. Where can I get the reliable information about different types of relationships, consent, and safe sex practices? Now, this is such an important question. And I'm really thankful to the person who has sent me this question. God bless you, my dear. Finding reliable sex education resources, unfortunately, is a problem in India. There are very limited resources. But let me share some trustworthy alternatives that are there. So, one is check out the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare's website for any resources that might be there on the importance of adolescent health or reproductive health, anything related to that. The second thing is that you can reach out to maybe some NGOs, like Love Matters India, where they are offering comprehensive sex education materials and workshops. You can try and visit their website as well. International organizations like UNICEF and WHO, they are also providing a lot of valuable resources on adolescent health and sexual health as well. So look them up. Don't just go discussing these things with random people because they just might misguide you and you might get wrong information. Lovemattersindia.org is a website where you can get a lot of reliable information. Then talk to some trusted adults. Maybe your parents are not very reciprocative, but maybe there's some uncle or some other relative or maybe some friend's parent where you feel more comfortable talking about these issues, about consent, about what good relationships are. So you can reach out to a trusted adult. You can even reach out to a doctor, counselor, someone who can provide you the guidance and support. You can reach out to counselors like me who are helping a lot of young kids, navigating through the issues that they face at home. So remember that choosing these resources is important and they should be age appropriate plus uh, offering accurate information. So don't hesitate to ask questions and also explore any different resources until you find what works best for you. So that is the answer to the second question. The third question. My friends keep talking about sexting and sharing nudes. Is it okay to do that? What are the risks and what should I do if someone pressurizes me into doing these things? Today's generation is moving very fast. The influence of the mobile, the internet, social media is really affecting our lives in a very big way. And I can understand that some of your friends might feel that they are very forward and they might ask you to get into these things. So, sexting can be pretty risky, and it is crucial to understand the potential consequences that you might face and practice safe online behavior. Since the cyber law is also pretty evolving in India, so you don't want to do something and completely spoil your future. So, here's what you need to know. First is that consent is key. So never share or request any nude or explicit images without the other person's clear and informed consent. Consent can be withdrawn at any time, and pressuring someone is never okay. So don't do that. The second thing is understand the risks of doing these things. So sharing these kind of pictures can lead to cyberbullying. It can lead to blackmail and even legal trouble. So once shared online, it can be difficult to control where it reaches, who sees it. So don't do it. The third thing is protect yourself. Don't share any of your personal images with anyone you wouldn't trust in person. Be mindful of online predators and scams. Be careful that no one is able to take advantage of you. So protect yourself. The next thing that you can do is talk to someone that you trust. If you are pressured into doing these kind of things by your colleagues, or by your friends, or feel pressured into doing things which are making you uncomfortable, then just reach out to a trusted friend, family member, teacher, or counselor who can support you. And then, last but not the least, is that there are many alternatives out there. So explore other ways to connect with friends and partners online without sharing any intimate content. That is never going to help you, and it is always going to put you in the wrong position. So don't do these things. Remember that you have the right to control your body and your online presence. So practice safe digital hygiene, prioritize consent, and don't hesitate to seek help if you need it. So there you go. These were the three important questions that I wanted to answer today on Ask Me Anything. So keep sending your questions to me on relationships.answers@gmail.com. I'm always here to answer any questions that you might have and to support you and to guide you in whatever way you need. I am doing a lot of things, and in the future, you will see a lot more videos on this topic where you might need help. So share this with friends, family, whoever needs to see it. Even if I can touch one life at a time, I will be honored. And that is what I'm here to do. So thank you so much for joining me. Do share, follow, subscribe. Do share your comments on what did you think about this video. Let's spread the message. Let's make this world a better place so that you can be more happy and you don't go through the turmoils of relationships without having any support. So reach out, connect with me if there's anything that I can help you with, and I'm always here to support you. I shall see you again tomorrow on another live session. Till then, take care and be good.